Hi everyone, I just wanted to share with you live today a very special time. I posted with you a while back in January that I was so happy to have joined the Island Batik 2019 Ambassador Program. As an Island Batik Ambassador, we get to play with wonderful fabrics from Island Batik and some of the other contributors to the program, and come up with new ideas, new designs, and new projects that you can do and enjoy the Island Batik fabrics throughout the year. The first installment of the Island Batik program, Ambassador program, came in January, and I have saved the boxes. I do not know what's in these boxes, but I thought that it would be fun if I were to open the boxes live with you. So since the new ambassadorship program for 2019 kind of officially started this weekend, I thought it would be a good time for me to open the boxes, see what's in there for me to play with for the first half of the year, and at the same time share it with you and see what you think. So here's the first box. As you can tell, it's quite large and heavy. So let's just check in here and see what came in from Island Batik. And there are two boxes, so bear with me, and I'm going to show it all to you today. This is one of those moments when don't do as I do. As you can see, my box opener is somewhere over there, and I'm using my scissors to get into here. Okay, let's see what's in here. First of all, there's some paper. We don't need that. The first one is gift wrapped. It is a surprise. I can't show you what's in here. Sometime in August, I believe it is. This is a new collection that we'll be designing a project with, and you'll see it when we're allowed to show it. So it's just going to be a few months before you can see what's in this package. Wow, look at these colors. These are 5-inch strips in an assortment of colors. I can show them to you. These are going to be really great for me because these are in my earth tone colors. There's some muted colors. I am going to really, really enjoy playing with these. See this green? I know that many of you like this color, so this is going to be absolutely super. So we've got 5-inch strips. There are 10 rows, and there's quite a few in each row, as you can tell. This is absolutely great. Check this out. Let's see what else is in the box. So, well, these are cute. There are some Island Batik pins. There'll be some different events throughout the year where you'll have a chance to watch along, play along. There'll be some little giveaways. These little Island Batik pins are adorable. So they've sent along 3 of those, so they'll probably fly across the miles sometime this year. This is a rayon batik scarf. Now, some of you who know my style know that very often I enjoy wearing scarves. I'm not sure how I can pull off, or if I can pull off the purple and green one. It will depend, maybe with the right jeans, but I already have a couple of these Island Batik scarves, and they are absolutely beautiful. I probably should try to bring some into the studio because some of you would love these. They're so dressy. And let's see what else is in here. Wow, you're going to love these. Wait, let me undo this because you can't see. You won't be able to see this tied up like this. This is a beautiful package of 10-inch squares. You see those? And not only do I have the package of 10-inch squares, but I've got 2 yards of a light and 2 yards of a dark that's going to coordinate with those. So I think that that's going to make the most stunning project. And I am again loving those earth tones. So adding those earth tones with a bit of the aquas, the greens, that's going to be a gorgeous project. Maybe there's a quilt in there waiting to come out. And there's a lot more in this box. A bundle of 3 yards each of a black, a white, and a gray. Now they could be wonderful for borders, backings, so I can use those throughout the projects while I'm using the different collections. These are really, really nice, so I'm glad that they sent those along because we'll need some backing. Well, speaking of backing and yardage, let me open up this one so you can see it better. This is a really nice 5-yard piece of a neutral print. So I guess it's kind of like a little bit of coffee on a peach or beige background with a bit of a muted look. It is stunning. It is going to look great in some projects this season. So I'm not sure which collection it's going to go with, but you're going to see this coming to life in a design in the next couple of months. Oops, there's another surprise package. I can't show you that one. I'll put that with the other gift that's over here. And when I reveal what these are later on in August, you'll see what they are. I've got a little foundation bundle. There are 8 half-yard cuts, and let me spread these out so that you can see them because they are so neatly done. Island Batik is just so organized, and their staff is just so wonderful to work with that it's just an absolute pleasure doing any projects or any special event with them. Here you go. 8 half-yard cuts of these stunning, stunning prints. I think whoever packed this box packed it with me in mind because, again, we're coming out with a lot of these earthy tones, and I really, really love those a lot. So I think that whoever packed this box knows my taste in fabric. And here we have 2 yards of a rayon batik. Now this is going to be my challenge because the rayon batik is used mainly in clothing, and I am not a clothing designer. I'm not even a clothing sewer. I mean, I fiddled with clothing a long time ago and it stopped as fast as it started. Clothing has never been my forte, but let's see what I can come up with using this rayon fabric. So this is going to be a challenge for me. So that's kind of exciting because it's nice to step outside of our comfort zone within this program and do something entirely different. So I'm looking forward to that. What else is in this box? Hours. Another one of the companies that's supporting us through the ambassadorship program is HOBBS Batting. So this is a piece of Thermore. It's a batting that's used in quilted clothing. So I guess somewhere I'll be making something with this rayon featuring this batting. That's going to be a project. There's more batting in here, everybody. Look at this. This is a piece of queen size pre-cut cotton batting. So that's going to be super. That's really going to help get the projects completed. The cotton batting is fun because you can quilt this up to 10 inches apart, which is great. HOBBS sent along another batting. This one is a cotton batting, but it's an 80-20 bleached. So a nice white batting. If I'm using a light backing or really light fabrics in my projects, especially a lot of white. I like to have a white batting, so that's really great to have on hand. Hobbs sent along another batting. This is a crib size cotton batting. So this is a bit of a cream colored, white to cream, so that's going to be great also. And I see in here that Hobbs sent along a black batting. So now when I'm working with my dark projects, I love to use a dark batting. If there's any kind of bearding that's going to happen in the quilt or any batting that's going to sort of poke through a seam, I don't want a white batting coming through in a dark project. So that's where I will use my black batting. This is absolutely fabulous. I'm actually out of black batting and I'm waiting for a bolt to come in, so it's great to have that in stock. And Hobbs also sent along a beautiful silk blend batting. Now this one is a really, really soft hand feel, a great drape. So I'm thinking if I want to do a project and I want to do some handwork and stitching, this is probably going to be the batting that I'm going to use because it's going to be so soft to work with. So the pile continues here. And yet there's one other little surprise with great value, and that's these beautiful AURIFIL threads. AURIFIL is another supporter of the ambassadorship program. I've got some different weight threads here. So I can't wait to try this out. There is a 50 weight, which is going to go with some of the colors that I just opened up here. The Michael Cotton. I have another 50 weight. So these are great. A great assortment of threads from AURIFIL. So these are going to look great in the projects. This is absolutely so far fabulous, but remember I told you there is another box. So we've only gotten down to one. This one is empty. I mean, that is a absolute gorgeous pile of stunning fabrics and battings and threads. I don't know, I just can't wait to start playing with those and designing new projects. But now let me reach down and get this other box. This one is even heavier than the other one. First of all, as you can see, this is Accuquilt. So Accuquilt is another supporter of the 2019 Island Batik Ambassadorship Program. Let's see what Accuquilt has sent us. And remember, they have Accuquilt, Hobbs, AURIFIL, and Island Batik. I sent this to all of the ambassadors for the 2019 program. Wow. Wait until you see what's in here. Ready, set, go. Let's get this out of the box so that we can see and share what's in this box. I think I needed 2 people opening up the boxes today. Now, I should show you the box first. Turn this around. Accuquilt has sent us the Ready, Set, Go Ultimate Fabric Cutting System. Includes everything you need to get started. Just add you. So, let's make this even more exciting and see what's in this box, because this is absolutely wow. Just wait and see. I like the tab of the box already where it says make these quilts. I'm going to lay this box over here so that I can take the things out to show you one at a time. First of all, we've got the strip cutter for the Go cutter for making the 2.5-inch strips. Now you know how wonderful this is going to be for making binding strips, just regular 2.5-inch strips for projects. This is really one die that I can see me using quite a bit. Oh, and here is the cutting mat that goes with this die. How perfect is that? Also included, we have a Quilt in a Day Go Cube book by Eleanor Burns. There are tons of projects in here that can be done with the Go cutter. I can't wait to dive into this one. This one is going to be a good evening read for me this evening for sure. Let's see what else is in here. A mix and match 8-inch block. There are all kinds of dies in this box. There are 8. We've got the 4.5-inch finished, 4.5-inch unfinished, 4 finished, the 2.5-inch square, 4-inch. There is so much in here. This is absolutely wow. It says mix and match to create over 72 block designs. Find 13 block patterns inside and all 72 patterns at Accuquilt.com. This is, I'm like a kid at Christmas. This is like unbelievable. This is adding a lot of fun stitching to the studio today. They're all neatly placed inside of this box, almost like a book. You've got the CDs in here. Everything, the dies are in here. Everything is just so well organized. This is just unbelievable. So let me put this one aside because there's still something else in this box. And I want to see it as much as you do. That we'll put aside. Now in here is a big green bag. Let's open up this one. Check it out. Here is the machine, the cutter itself. Now how much fun is this going to be? Check how compact it is. You can just fold this up for storage, open it for the dies, the mats, everything goes in here. How much easier is this going to be for cutting the fabrics rather than having to use the rotary cutter? You know what? It came with a lot of dies. I'm going to have to go and place an order and get even more because this is going to be one of those tools that I am going to learn to appreciate greatly as I get into cutting for all of these fun projects. So I hope that you've enjoyed sharing the opening of my 2019 Island Batik Ambassadorship boxes. I want to thank Island Batik for including me into the program and allowing me to be one of their ambassadors for 2019. I've had the privilege of working with Island Batik over the last 4 seasons, making projects for their catalogs and displays for the quilt markets in the spring and the fall. They have been absolutely wonderful to work with, as I said before, and I'm looking forward to working with them even more through this program. I want to also thank Accuquilt for the wonderful Go machine and all of the dies, and this is just going to be absolutely fabulous. I want to thank HOBBS Batting for all of the beautiful battings that they've included. to use in these projects and to have fun with this year. And I want to thank AURIFIL for the beautiful threads that they've sent along as well to bring these projects to life. And all together, this is going to be absolutely an amazing time that we're going to have sharing together with new designs. And remember, this is just the first half, so I think it is in June. A second shipment will be coming to the studio, and I'll get to share with you a lot of new items, new products, and I don't know what's going to be in those boxes. So as excited as I am about this one, I can't imagine what's coming in the middle of the year to continue for fall. Thank you for sharing with me. I hope that you'll keep watching the videos, keep checking what's going on at the studio. I hope that as I share these products with you in new designs in the coming year, that you'll want to try out some of these products as well. The battings, the threads, the fabrics, the cutting machine. If you have any questions, want to know more details, want to have some close-ups to see some of these products better, just drop me a line. I'm always available to chit-chat. Talk to you soon. Thank you.